Welcome to Tales from the Outdoor Show. We'll ride the crest of the waves as we search for angling action. With a focus on key techniques, you'll learn the simplest methods for success. So come with us on our next adventure on Tales from the Outdoor Show with your hosts, Brad Deckard and Captain Kevin Favor. Welcome to Tales from the Outdoor Show. We're out here in late April, just offshore. We're going to catch some bait here in a minute, some menhaden. You'll get to take a look at them. Then we're going to run offshore. There's a nice bite on just a few miles offshore off a nice rough bottom that Captain Kevin spotted. He's going to take us out to. And then we're also going to be cruising these beaches, looking for these pogie pods, these menhaden pods that group together and roam up and down the beach. And we're going to be looking around these pods for cobia, for some other active fish on top of these bait pods, and see if we can catch them up that way. So stay tuned for some more Tales from the Outdoor Show. We're going to catch them up. Folks, a lot of what we do when we come offshore, first thing is get bait that we're going to fish with during the day. Now, if you can see behind me the splashes you see in the water, these are menhadeners. We call them locally pogies. We take big cast nets. That was a pogie that just flew through your film right there. This is about a 9-foot cast net that we throw. Get a net full of bait, and you can fish on that all day long. Let me show you what they look like. Big, thick school of them here. Throw in right on top of them.
Let it sink.
As you can see that flash as I'm coming up.
Nice.
That's just a net full of bait. And we can fish on those all day, and everything in the ocean eats a menhaden, my friends.
Everything, brother. He's after it again. Oh, there he is.
Come on, boys, hit that again.
There he is. Told you you're gonna get a bite right there. Nice.
There he is, Kev. Good hookup, buddy.
How about, look at that. There. Look at the trout around him.
Look at that big fat trout. My goodness. Wow.
Is that just unreal or what? They're piled on the bottom, brother.
As soon as that hit the bottom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. We are 5 miles offshore, and the bottom recorder's just lit up with these fish.
Big, thick trout.
Yep. Nice. The spot that we're fishing is just basically, it's live bottom, and we're in 50 feet of water, and you literally can catch anything on this spot. I mean, whether it be these big trout, flounder, grouper, snapper, cobia. I've actually caught sailfish here, big kingfish. But man, I mean, look at that trout. Isn't that beautiful? I wish my partner would catch something that would help.
Your partner does too, by the way.
Look at that. Big old fat trout offshore.
You rascal.
The last few, oh, that was a good fish right there. I lost it. I don't think that was a trout, Brad. I think that was something else.
Third time's the charm. Woo!
Man.
I didn't even get to the bottom, brother.
No. They are piled up, literally piled up down there. Look at that. Look at that trout. Did you finally get one?
Oh, yeah, and that's not a trout, buddy.
Watch it, will be too. You can't imagine how they pull. Look at that. Wow.
Well, I was wrong about that. Look at the size of that trout.
Size of that trout.
My goodness. He hit that and I said, there's no way that's a trout. Wow.
Yeah, we're using grouper rods.
Wow.
Great
Look
fish,
at that.
buddy. Look at the size of that
Look
trout.
how thick that trout is. Folks, that is a beautiful trout. Inshore, we are high-fiving, jumping all over the boat on that. Look at the size of that fish. Beautiful trout.
Golly. What was that?
And pretty tasty eating.
Oh, look. It was like 6 of them following it up.
No kidding.
Yeah. I lost him, and it was like I'm gonna drop him right back down.
Look at that, still got the bait on there.
Yeah. Dead, beat up, Pogie. Put him down there.
Got to show him some respect.
Yeah, that's right.
He's taking a beating for you.
He did take a beating. Yeah, Brad, this spot, obviously we're on a trout bite, but all of a sudden that fourth or fifth bite will take you to your knees and it'll be a grouper or a snapper. Oh, there's just these big fat trout down there. Wow.
I didn't even get to the bottom that time. They hit me on the way down.
They're off. You got him?
That time I did.
Nice. Get him, brother. Beautiful.
Another beautiful trout up from the depths.
Yep. And we're doubled up. Man, I tell you what, that's a big fish. That's a trout. It is too. Yep, that's a good one.
Woo.
This is a spot literally that I've been fishing 10, 12 years and did a couple charters last week out here and started catching these fish. And I've been fishing here 10 or 12 years. I've never seen trout out here like this. This is, it's crazy. And this is the third time I've been here in the last 10 days and these fish are still here. Unreal.
Kevin, we were just talking, we're not exactly sure why, but what we do know is there's a ton of bait out here.
Yes.
A lot of bait. Anytime you find the broken bottom, the bait will congregate around broken bottom, humps, dips. And these fish are out here feeding.
Yep.
You rascal. Hit it again.
There you go, buddy.
Ooh, oh no.
Oh no.
Woohoo! Got me on a curveball.
Look.
Oh my gosh,
Look
at that,
they just
dude.
ate it. I just sight casted to a trout. What? Did you see
In
that?
open ocean.
There's so many of them out there. They're following our baits up.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dude.
You know, Brad,
I think I caught the one on your side of the boat. I think I drifted under and I caught
you know,
yours.
This is one of those bites
Wow.
that I tried to explain to you guys last week.
Yeah.
And you're like going, yeah, whatever, favor. You know, seriously. And they're like, you gotta, because I had this nightmare of coming out here today after talking about this all last week. And we come out here and, you know, not catch anything. You know, and it's just, it's just amazing. Again, I've never seen anything like that. And it probably has something to do with the absolute warm spring
Yeah.
that we
right.
had, you know.
Right. This one's got to go in the box. I gutted him. Oh boy.
I mean, it's just crazy. I'm gonna have to break out the light tackle here in a minute.
And put your back to the test.
Yep, absolutely.
Whew.
Oh, you see him spin it right there? Dog.
Kevin, that's how you know when it's a good fishing morning, when you got to wipe the blood off your sunglasses and it's not even 10 o'clock yet.
No, we just pulled up here. There's so many fish down there.
Get him, girl.
I got him, honey. Oh, this is so much fun. And the crazy thing was like last week I didn't get to fish at all.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
because I was running charters, and I was like, man, I would love. Look, Brad, look at all the fish around him.
Look at that. That's
look at all the
unbelievable.
trout around him. Look at that. There's trout. It's chunky right there. Oh, they're after it. Pull it up just a little bit, Brad. You got him.
Look at that. That's a green fish.
Look, they're still there. They're going after it, Brad. Pull it up. Listen a little bit.
Oh no, he just bumped it. He just bumped it.
Look at him down there. You got him.
Oh. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sight casting. Look at the size of that trout,
Yeah,
Kevin.
I know. Look at that fish.
Wow. That's a horse, man. Beauty.
Awesome. Hooked right to the side of the mouth. Let him go. Be free.
Folks, when one of these gets on a bait, there's 2 or 3 fouling it up and
Yeah.
swimming around in the water column watching to see what he's doing. Wow, if I'd caught that on light tackle, I'm not sure if I could have got him off the bottom or not. He'd have to swim around for a while, and then I reel him in. Look at, see that? See him swimming around? There he is. 1, 2. There's at least 2 swimming around him right now. It's like fishing for dolphin. You leave one in the water and wait for the others to swim up.
And it's trout.
Be free. I don't know what you're doing at home today, folks, but this is a pretty good time. If you're just resting, enjoy the show. But if you want to come out and fish, this is pretty awesome stuff, man.
Get out that net and just throw some out right there. Yeah, they're right there. Look how
Look
him
at
chasing.
him.
Look at him chasing.
See him, Big Bill?
Look at
Look at him
chasing.
hammering. Look at the bait coming up out of the water. Look at that. They're chasing the pokies back into the boat.
Look at him. Look at the trout out
Look
there.
at him out here. Look at him. That's awesome. They circle the boat like a shark looking for more.
Kidding me. Got him, bud?
Yep.
Nice.
Black sea bass.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Sweet. I mean, I was going to get the boat back in gear to stay on the spot. See if any others come up with him. That's just crazy. Come here, dude. Got one, bud?
Uh-huh. Yeah, strong fish. I keep hoping I'll see a big shadow swinging
Yeah,
by it.
absolutely. That's why I keep pulling it up and leaving it on the surface. Because there's definitely cobia on this spot.
Just one after another. Look at that, just by the skin of his lip. Rather be lucky than good, brother.
Look at the back. Look how thick that fish is.
Look how thick he is.
Yeah. You can hang on to him.
That is a thick, meaty fish. These guys are eating really well out here. Big smile. Be free. Folks, as always, we like to show you ways to very simply fish for whatever the catch is we're focused on. This is just a 3-ounce egg sinker sliding on our line. You've got a small terminal tackle swivel right here. Allows the bait to spin without tangling with about 18 inches of leader. Fluorocarbon we use because it does disappear when it gets in the water. But talk about a simple rig. Gets it right down to the bottom. Live bait fishing. Fish are down there on the bottom. They're coming up and striking the live bait, and it's fish on. Here's an example of the menhaden, or as we call them, pogies, that you saw netting earlier. And as you can see, he's pretty lively. We just take the hook right through the nostril cavity, very simple hookup, and drop that rascal right down to the bottom, and these fish are all over it.
Found him right there, bud.
Way to go, Captain.
Yep. Yep.
Folks, that's the ultimate fish finder right there. The bottom of Kevin's line. It'll find the fish.
Huh, another trout.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
When in doubt.
Yep. Leave it down there. Beautiful.
I just left it hanging at about 25 feet, which is halfway up.
Yep.
Came right back to it and hammered it. You guys are awesome.
All right, I'm going to light tackle.
Folks, take a look at the mouth on these trout. They have some big fangs right in the front. That's what they use to grab a hold of that bait when they're latching onto it. They sink those big fangs into it, then they've got little serrated choppers down here on the bottom that they use to gnaw that rascal up. But trout are a really tough feeding fish. Boy, they're eating well out here, Kevin. All of them are thick.
Yes, they are, brother. A lot of times when I start on spots like this, it's amazing that a lot of times your first couple drops will be a grouper, snapper. Those big fish seem to take over, and that's why we started out with those big rods. And we didn't have any snapper or groupers. All we've caught is trout so far, so we switched over to some smaller stuff. Little Ambassador 5500, and got the Ultra Cast 15-pound test spider wire on there. So we're gonna have some fun now.
Look at the rod.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Little drag puller now.
Oh, yeah. It's a little different story here, Kev.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, Mary. Woo!
Is that a trout?
Man, is it pulling hard. Holy smokes. It's not pulling like those trout were, but I know we just went to really light rigs and line.
Yeah, that got bottom.
Dadgum. This could be what we talked about. We just said
Yep,
we know
exactly.
as soon as we change to the light rig,
I told you.
we're gonna slay something on the bottom that's a heck of a lot bigger than a 5-pound trout, which is a big fish.
I don't think that's a trout.
Holy smokes, dude.
Yep. Don't you wish you had the big rod now? You get you on the bottom?
Dadgummit.
Got you down, didn't he?
He did. Come on, baby. Oh, there. No, he's still bobbing. He's still
Okay.
bobbing. Come on now. Oh,
Told you it was going to happen.
right out of the gate. We just said.
I told
As soon
you.
as we slick through in a light rig, watch this. We're gonna slay a monster.
Yep.
Wow.
Just makes you want to go right back to the big rig, doesn't it?
Woo.
I knew it. Knew it was going to happen. I broke off too.
You did?
No, big sea
Look at that
bass.
big sea bass. That's a
Wow,
beauty.
That is.
That's a peach, hon.
That's a peach right there, hon. Look at the size of that sea bass. That's awesome.
Black bass are such a beautiful fish.
Yeah, that's some
And-
great
and-
flipping eating right
Oh
there.
boy, it's great eating fish. Phenomenal.
Unfortunately,
Got to go
they're
back.
not in season.
Hate to say it like that.
Yeah, I know it.
Nope, sea bass. Hey, little rascal.
Trout? Awesome. God, that's a big one too.
Yeah, it is.
That's a nice fish.
Big fat trout. Just stacked up down there. Amazing.
Brad, you know, you and I were talking last week, and we had picked this day to film, and I kept telling you about this trout bite.
Right,
that
yeah.
was on offshore, and you're like, you know, whatever.
It made no sense to me, by the way, when you explained it to me.
And when we went out, you know, obviously it's, you know, 4 or 5 days later, we had a weather system
Right.
come through, and I
Yep.
was going, man, I hope that
Hope
those
they're
fish,
there.
I hope they're still there. Is that crazy? or what?
Unbelievable to find that many
Yeah.
trout, but not only trout, big trout,
Yeah.
big lunker trout,
Yeah.
5-pounders,
Yeah.
6-pounders on the bottom in 50, 55 feet of water.
Yeah, and then when we were pulling them up, all of a sudden there was trout following the trout that we were.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Folks, we were chunking menhaden over the side of the boat and just watching the frenzy going on as these trout would follow the hook trout up to the top of, 2-3 feet of water.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fantastic.
It was good stuff.
Fun fishing, man.
Yeah,
It was a
as
good day.
usual.
It was a good day.
Good day, man.
Folks, we appreciate you being here. As always, take the kids fishing. You're going to film some great memories doing it. Make sure you tune in to tailsfromtheoutdoorshow.com. Check out all the new things we have going on our website. Look for the company store opening up real soon. We're going to have some really cool stuff that you
Yeah,
can only
cool
get on tailsfromtheoutdoorshow.com. And as always, like us on Facebook. We look forward to seeing you right here next week on Tales from the Outdoor Show.
We'll see you next week for more angling action on Tales from the Outdoor Show.